Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly readings for the week starting November 23rd, 2015. This reading is for Leo. Thank you very much for your support and for your patience. I'm trying a different format this week, and I'm also trying to find the best format for me to make as many videos as possible and upload them as early as I can. Trying to be a bit more time efficient if possible. I hope you like the format and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Okay, and please remember the readings are general readings and they may not apply to everybody watching. And if you'd like a private reading, you can always email me at advicetothinktwice@gmail.com. So Leo, your overall energy for the week, you have the moon. So for some of you, I'm seeing you feeling like you're in a daze this week. You're not seeing things clearly, but you can't really, put your finger on it. It's you could have lots of misunderstandings, you misunderstanding things and people, or the people misunderstanding you. You could have errors, slips in communication. You or people around you could have slips in communication, and therefore some secrets or some confidential information could reach you this week, and things coming to light that way. It's also a week where you are not very focused. You're having difficulty focusing this week because you're often in a daze, in a daydream, and you are having difficulties focusing on one thing. In your career and finances, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's a wonderful card to have in your career and finances. This is the card of success, abundance, prosperity, money coming in this week. It is hard-earned money, so it's not like someone's giving you a gift just because they want to. This is direct reward of all your hard work. As I always say, this is a card of the self-made man or woman. So everything you've been working hard on for the past weeks or months, or even longer, is now paying off for you. This is also gifts of beauty that you could be giving yourself, as in clothes, shoes, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel beautiful. So it could be anything from a pay raise, a bonus, a payout at the end of a contract or a project. This is, if you have set up your own business, this is now starting to make you money. And you're just enjoying the rewards, okay, and you're just having a wonderful, beautiful, secure, stable time in your finances, in your career and finances. In your home and family life, you do have Temperance. So your home and family life may be a bit rocky this week. There could be some incidents that again could be the result of some just misunderstandings, okay, so please bear that in mind. And the card asks you to be balanced. It asks you to think before you act, think before you speak, take a deep breath before you do anything. It's asking you to have patience and understanding for those around you. Double check everything. Be calm. Don't react immediately to something someone says. You may just be misunderstanding it. So try to be calm, try to be balanced, and double check things and double check meanings of things if you have to. It could be some misunderstandings with your partner, some misunderstandings with your family or your children, and this is now being brought to you, this information, so that you have the patience and the understanding necessary to solve these misunderstandings before they actually turn into issues, fights, quarrels, that kind of situation. Okay, so please bear that in mind for this week. In your love relationships, you have the Page of Wands. So for the single Leos, this could be you asking someone out on a date because it is a fire card. Or it could be you receiving an invitation, or you receiving good news when it comes to your love life, whatever you've been waiting to hear. It's also, again, about invitations, okay? Invitations to go out, invitations to do unusual things, invitations to travel. And it could come from another fire sign, from another Leo, from an Aries, or from a Sagittarius. For those of you who are coupled, there's a lot of communication this week, and it can get a bit fiery. Again, you may not be understanding each other very well or properly, so you'll have a lot of back and forth, but as long as you keep your calm, don't lose your head, you will be able to, again, solve these misunderstandings and have a positive, fruitful communication. It could also be that you are invited as a couple to travel, and it's something that's very positive. So you could be, maybe you want a trip, maybe you find some kind of deal and you have to absolutely just take it and take advantage of it and travel. Or you could just be receiving good news when it comes to your romantic life, whatever that means for you. Your advice for the week, you have the Two of Michael. The Two of Michael says it will all be better if you just make a decision, overanalyzing a problem, and find a compromise. Okay, so again, I think this ties in very well with the reading. Excuse me. There's no point in overanalyzing a situation because you're not seeing things clearly. Okay, so don't try to pinpoint everything because that will be very difficult for you this week. Instead, focus on finding a compromise and making sure that everyone is happy, that everyone's voice is heard. Don't go head to head with anyone this week. Again, be patient, be understanding, because this, if you do go head to head with someone, it will be for something that the next day you won't even be able to remember the reason why that happened, or you just end up having a big fight and realize that it's absolutely pointless, but by that time you're not speaking to that friend or family member or loved one. It's that kind of situation. Okay, so bear in mind that things may be a bit fuzzy this week, and the best attitude is calm, patience. Don't be emotionally reactive. Try to be balanced and rational, and double check your information, double check your facts, and come from a place of openness and understanding, and you should get through the week. Other than that, it looks like a pretty good week for you. Okay, so that is what I see for Leo for the week of November 23rd, 2015. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please let me know if the cards apply to you and how your week is going. I hope you have enjoyed this new format, and I hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.